Richie, thanks for joining us. Congratulations. That was the response you needed and wanted.
Yeah, I mean, I think what epitomised our performance today was the two loudest cheers from our supporters. Was one, when we scored the goal, but then second, when people are putting blocks and putting the bodies on the line and we defended the goal. So again, I think it was a really good performance after the first. I thought they started really well first 10 minutes, but I think after that we dominated the first half. I don't think they had a shot on our goal. And then they kept going and put us under a little bit of pressure at the end. Had a few opportunities, like I said, the 1v1 where we put in blocks in. I thought Zach was excellent today, and that'll do his confidence at World Club. He's a good kid and he's growing. And when you start to embrace a new club, that comes with winning and feeling that love from your teammate. So we thank him for the 3 points today because I thought he was excellent, and there was numerous other performances that I thought were really, really good. Could have made it easier for us. We need our game management and our decision making at time needs to be better. But as I've said, we're a work in progress, and we'll just keep getting better.
And it was interesting to see Sean Clare playing midfield.
Well, I brought him on against Arsenal. I've been a midfield player myself. I understand the body position, the angle that you need to receive the ball. It's not a surprise because he's played in there before for other clubs, and we knew he could do that. And again, listen, it's harsh on Zek, taking Zek out of the squad. But I just needed to go with a little bit more experience. At the start of the week, probably Prats would have played, but we looked at a session on Wednesday that needed cleaning up, and we have Thursdays off, so he's going to go for a load of work on a Friday, but Prats had a funeral, so we just thought it was right that when we changed little bits to it, it looked a lot better on the Friday, so that was the reasoning behind that.
Charlie Kelman deserved his goal.
Again, Charlie's got goals in him. He just needs to relax, and he needs to make his movements more sharp and more precise. As a striker, for me, you look at the best. You're not jogging around all the time. You're not moving all the time. You're standing still. You're sprinting. You're understanding when to move. So once he gets that, I think he was good. And again, it's shown a lot of spirit at the end when he was probably injured. We probably need to take him off. But the last 5 minutes and 6 minutes of added time, he went through the pain barrier and carried on.
And so many players prepared to put their bodies on the line.
Yeah, but again, we've shown little signs of inexperience where we've just made one sub. It was Dan Happ has to go off. Literally, as we've made the sub, Jordan Green says, "I'm not good enough to go on. I'm not good enough to carry on." So therefore, we have to make the extra sub allowance, so we can't make one later in the game. So again, little signs of inexperience.
But you've got experience now with Don Ball, and he's come on to make his
I thought him and Jack Simpson came on. And again, and Jordan Graham. You're talking now that we're bringing 30-year-old Jordan Graham. I think Dom's 29. We're bringing Jack Simpson, who's 26, 27. And between them, they will have a lot of championship appearances. That helps us, So it's looking bright for us now. We're getting everybody back. We're getting a competitive squad. And now it's up to me to manage it now. The players have been brilliant. The players have been brilliant in the first, apart from Shrewsbury away, the players have been brilliant, and now it's up to me to pick the right team and the right way of playing for each game. But no, I'm proud of the players today. I think they deserved it.
And I suppose when you look at the players that weren't even on the substitutes bench, the likes of Zach Obiero, Brandon Cooper and Jayden Sweeney, it shows that this is a big squad. With
TJ playing, you don't need a left back on the bench because he can do the cover. We know that Sean Clare can play right back, Brownie can play right back, Don Ball can play full back. So we had cover there, and then it was just we needed one more attacking option on the bench rather than putting two centre-backs on the bench. And it's not a nice part of my job, but the players have to respect it, and I always pick the team with my eyes. Whoever's training well, whoever's performing on the pitch will get the opportunity to play.
And so many big games coming up, you'll need that squad, and the next one, of course, is at Brentford on Tuesday.
100%, because he trained so well. The reason why I say Wednesday's session wasn't great is because the bib team against us, who was playing like Reading, was really, really good. So the fact that they've performed well helps us because it highlights a few of the problems with our press and the way we're going to play. So now they deserve, one, the opportunity to come on today and finish a game and win us a game. But then, more importantly, get a chance to start from the start against Brentford.
6 yellow cards though, Richie.
I don't want to... I think some of them was merited. I don't know what the last two was for, but you can't stand in front of the ball now when a player is... And Wing's been clever. He's kicked it against a man that is slow to retreat, so... he's been clever and as part of the game.
And how will you approach that game at Brentford now?
Well, it's a game that we want to win, obviously, but there's a few tight bodies out there. Jack Curry hasn't played many games in pre-season, so he was cramping up. Jack Simpson's coming back from injury, Jordan Graham's coming back from injury, Don Ball's his first appearance since I think it's April or March. So we have to make sure that we're managing so everybody comes when we get this Saturday, Tuesday, which we've got now, everybody's arriving match day fresh and ready to go.
And those travelling fans certainly played their part.
Like I said, but we give them something to talk about. At Shrewsbury, you know, I will never lie to our supporters. It wasn't good enough, and we didn't earn that trust that we've built over a number of years here to warrant them paying however much it is to pay football and when they travel to put on a show like that. Today, I bet you they just enjoyed the blocks. They've enjoyed the blocks and seen a team. Charlie Kelmy run down the left-hand side here, just overrun it a little bit, and bang, 2 honest players going at it. So I'm really proud of them all, but I'm sure the supporters will go home happy because they've seen a team not only fighting and scrapping, which we need to do, but also I think at times we're showing a lot of quality. If our decision-making, our just calmness in the final third is a little bit better, then we could have maybe scored more.